My name is Jovan C. and the name of this exhibition is Nurturing and Other Rituals of Protection. This body of work really comes out of the necessity to find spaces that feel safe and trying to aestheticize and visualize what protection means for the Black community, which is highly, highly targeted. At least for me, since becoming a mother, have felt like I have a lot of responsibility to protect. And because that's a space that I have embodied as an individual, of course that was seeping into the work that I was creating. This living room installation kind of looks back to go forward. When I was thinking about safety and protection within community and times in my life where I have felt safe and nurtured and whole, I kept coming back to family spaces, my grandmother's living room, my grandmother's kitchen, things like that. So I decided to create this kind of living room space as a central grounding point. I was trying to think about, like, what is it about her house that felt safe and comforting? And I think part of it was the noise, part of it was the smell. And so I wanted to kind of recreate those familiar sounds so that you really did feel like you were walking into somebody's home. So there's an installation of a soundscape that includes having conversations that are difficult around race in front of our kids and, you know, how we felt about that and our experience with that, as well as some audio of my mother singing a lullaby that I loved growing up, Brown Baby. So none of these conversations or sounds are staged. I just captured them kind of in real time. When you walk into the photographic gallery space, you'll see what I'm calling scenarios of protection. And so some of them represent gestures of self-care, and then some of them represent gestures of intergenerational and ancestral care. I'm primarily a darkroom photographer, and I love mixing chemistry, working with my hands. I don't typically practice digital photography. I certainly don't do much digital editing. So when you see the images, they really are like cut by hand with an X-Acto knife and kind of layered together. And so part of that process is also finding the stories that are existing within the people that I'm representing. My work is really trying to find spaces that examine the possibilities of what the future of Black community can look and feel like. I think some of this is really about repositioning that power, and a lot of it is about choice and humanity. I'm interested to see how people take the work, what they think, how they reflect, and hopefully they come out on the other side with a new perspective. So we'll see.